Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, Sacred Heart Awakenings channel. Are you one trying to figure out how to get out of a unhealthy relationship? Did you know how much an unhealthy and even those that are toxic relationship can have such a huge impact not only on your health, but also your whole life and everything that is around you energetically and what is coming to you and the whole law of attraction. It all just boils down to the self and the work that we do inside of us. So in this video, I would like to talk about getting out of an unhealthy relationship and also work with Archangel Raphael on an invocation to assist you with making the choice and getting the support that you need for the healing in the heart. So I'm Monica Bermudez. I am an intuitive self-love energy healer as well as a spiritual counselor. And I am here to share this message with you as intuitively guided to do so in another video of love wisdom in my YouTube channel. So the heart itself is, scientifically has shown how much impact the heart gets, especially when it's going through a breakup, which they call, in medical terms, they call it cardiomyopathy, which means broken-hearted. So literally it just means that you're broken-hearted. But what it is that physically in the heart, it is impacted by feeling the arteries tend to just close up, and the blood pressure goes up as well, and it beats at a certain rate that just is not normal and unhealthy, and which has led to many heartbreaks of literally having heart attack in most cases. And energetically speaking, what happens is that in that heart chakra area, it closes up. So it feels closed. It feels like it doesn't want to open up because of too much pain. And it starts to feel this lack of trust. And all of that impacts not only your romantic relationship and your love life, but all other relationships around you as well, with your family and friends. So that is why it's very important to take care of it with care and with guide. So when the heart is in full love, right? For instance, when we fall in love with someone else, the heart and the whole body releases certain chemicals of love. But the thing is that we get so attached to the other individual that it makes it so hard that when it comes to breaking up, that attachment becomes into a loss and a grief of the heart. So it becomes very emotional, painful. So the key is, of course, to learn to self-love yourself. Fall in love with yourself first before falling in love with someone else. It's best to attach to that is inside of you, your own divine source, your own source of power, which is your own source of love within your own heart. And the minute you fall in love, everything else opens up for you, and you start to get even stronger clarity in your life and in your relationships. So now I share with you some keys to help you navigate if you're looking to get out of an unhealthy relationship. I share these keys with you with the hopes that it will help you, as it did help me, as this is a way for me to give back to the community, is sharing these videos through YouTube when I went through my own divorce, which triggered an amount of huge heartbreak and the dark night of the soul that lasted for a very long time, which took me some time to really self-heal and realize and reflect on all my past relationships and how unhealthy they had been, and really reevaluate myself and do the inner deeper work to learn where these energy codes and patterns were stuck within my own cells that I needed to release myself from. And so it was in my own activation of my own light language that helped me release even more of those layers that have been transmuted and going deeper into these permanent changes in my life, so that my heart expands with so much love and so much joy that I now share with you. And I hope that it also leads you on this path of an open heart, a heart of love, a heart of joy, because you deserve to be in this path of love and joy, and that is the way of the future. As we are now coming to a conclusion of 2020 and heading towards 2021, it is now a great time during this month of December to start planting those new seeds of what it is that you intend to get for 2021. So if you're really looking to make those changes, and that leads us into key number 1, which is to prepare yourself in understanding what your needs are and what is it about the relationship that isn't working out. Why? Does it align to what you want to do in life, what you're looking for in a relationship? What is it that you're looking for in a relationship? And why aren't you getting that in a relationship if it's not fulfilling for you? So in that regard, make a decision. Make a decision on what you want to do. So you may be going in your mind, your mental thinking mind, the analytical side of you is saying, and it's the voice of the fear also that may be interfering and saying, if I stay, then at least I'll have something. Or at least, if you have children, then the children will have something, someone with them. So it's this whole worrying aspect of it. And then there's the other side is, if I leave, then what will I do? Will I be alone forever? What will my children do if you have children? What about my financial situation? And all sorts of things that run through your mind, of the mental thinking mind, the over analytical side of you. So if that's happening to you, it is time to let that go and just allow yourself some time, quiet time, to set aside to really reflect within your own inner heart, which is the wisdom of your own heart, hearing the higher voice, the God within your own heart, and really being honest and truthful to yourself. Make a decision. The decision is you no longer want to be in this unhealthy relationship with someone who is not fulfilling your needs, fulfilling your life purpose, or just fulfilling you in general. Because now there is something higher calling you on a different path, on a different journey. And also because you don't deserve to be in a toxic relationship either. You don't deserve to be gaslighted and abused in any way, or be treated as a doormat. And this is a time to really develop that courage to really step forward. As it was for me when I was in my marriage, I had, consulted so many of my closest friends and but it boiled down to my own decision. I could not decide this on just somebody else's decision or opinion. That all came from me. So yeah, it is very hard. It is difficult. It takes tremendous amount of courage to really do the things that you do in confronting that. It's a lot of fear, it's a lot of worry. It's a lot of things that come up. But don't let the voice of fear be your guide. Let the voice of your heart be the one to guide you with trust, with confidence, with love, and with courage. Because you're worth the effort, you're worth yourself to really say to yourself that I now say no to this type of unhealthy, unfulfilling, or toxic relationship in my life. So number 2, and as you make that decision, you prepare yourself for an attack. It's almost like going into a war. So for instance, if the other individual is a narcissist or a gaslighting or very toxic and unhealthy relationship, they may not take it so well with your decision to leave the relationship. So just prepare yourself in an armoring, loving way to be able to navigate on any other type of attack that may come down to you, or gaslighting. And just set your healthy boundary in that way. So in other words, don't accept the projection from the other and whatever they want to start accusing you of, or being, the victim in that situation. So hold yourself in the creative force of energy and the courage and the strength with love in the decision that you made. And of course, be responsible and accountable for that decision that you made. And just, stand your ground with love and be authentic to yourself in making that decision. So this part, I know it is hard when someone is attacking you in verbally, which was my case, for my divorce, that I was verbally attacked in that way. But I had to really stand my ground to not allow it to be projected on me. Because everything is energy. So if we allow others' energy in our space of energy, then that also impacts us. So the key is not to allow other people's energy projected on us. It's almost like setting a energetic, healthy boundary as well. So do the best way possible to just break yourself free from that. And the last key that I wish to share is to maintain a support group, a tribe. So in other words, find your own tribe of people or just find help from others who are willing to help you. It could be a friend, it could be a mentor, it could be an energy healer, it could be somebody you relate with or somebody you connect with. So get the support you need right now. Surround yourself by positive, loving people in your life. So pay attention to those who are not in a loving alignment with you. So right now you need a lot of extra support of love and positivity around your life, especially after you're getting out of an unhealthy and a toxic relationship. You definitely want to be around a community of love. And that's really where we're heading with this new age that is being kicked off, with this huge portal that will be opening up December 21st, is that we're stepping forward in this whole community of love, where we will be more in communities rather than individual. So it's a more united force. So do everything you can to get the love support that you need and to be held on these decisions that you're making without being judged for making those decisions in your life and the choices that you're making. So I do hope that these tips do help you, and I would love to hear your comments on it and any questions you may have regards to it, and how if it's helping you as well in your own love life. So now I wish to share an invocation from Archangel Raphael to offer heart healing energy support and coming out of so for sure this supports with toxic, unhealthy relationship, but this can also support for any form of romantic breakup or heartbreak that you're feeling at the moment, any emotional pain. So I invite you to do this invocation with me. Place your hand over your heart and just state, I invoke you, Archangel Raphael, into my heart space, and I ask for any form of healing support that you can provide at this time. And I thank you for that healing energy support. And of course, you can go into your own meditation and receive any form of message you would like from Archangel Raphael, who will provide you with the energy support you need with getting out of the breakup or the healing that you need in your heart, and just connecting and attuning with his energy support. So like all angels, Archangel Raphael is always ready to provide the support that you need for any form of healing. So thank you for your time to watch this video. And thank you for taking the time to connect with Archangel Raphael and inviting him in your life. So I welcome your feedback and your comments, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next video. So please subscribe to my channel, as I will share more messages from the angels and from other beings as well. Love wisdom messages as intuitively guided. Thank you so much all for subscribing, for sharing, and for participating in any way. And I'm sending you so much love. So take care.